Governor Akinwumi Ambode's only challenger, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has also cast his vote, hailing the process as credible and peaceful. Sanwo-Olu voted with his wife in Lagos Island, where he urged APC members to come out and vote.
It's been an incredible process. That's what we've preached. We wanted to have direct primaries where we want all our APC members to participate. And that's what we've just seen today. This is my own card. I'd come out to vote with my wife. And you can see the teeming population that has far behind me. I was the first person in this world after accreditation. And we've all done all of this exercise peacefully. You know, this is Lagos Island, so we would usually have a large turnout. We've finished the voting and we thank God that everything has gone so peacefully. This is what we've been saying. It's not about a few people, it's about all of us participating in these primaries, and that's what has demonstrated in my words today. And I'm hoping that what we've seen today will be reflected in all of the 245 words we have in the state. It's been incredible today.
Our correspondent Ola Awakan, who covered the primary around Lagos Island, joins us now. You're welcome, Ola.
Thank you very much
for being here.
Now you covered the primaries in Lagos Island, Ward E.
Yes, I did.
Ward E3, rather.
And other places.
Yeah, in other places. But earlier in the day when we had an interview with you, you talked about the process being peaceful, calm, and cool. Tell us more about what happened at the places you monitored.
Okay. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, one of the aspirants at this primary election, actually, voted at Lagos Island Constituency 2, that's Ward E3. Okay. And I tell you, I did not stop there. I also visited other, areas, other wards, around Lagos Island and, Ikoyi, Obalende, and other, places there. And I will say categorically that the enthusiasm of electorate coming out to exercise their franchise was just on the high side. It was there, and it was credible. And option A4, as it was being experimented today, is one thing that we should celebrate, that we should look at, because none of the aspirants can come categorically and say that there was any issue of manipulation, because you could see the electorate, you could see them, you could count, you were able to count them and know that, okay, this line is actually longer than, this line, and it is obvious that you'll be able to decide that, yes, this is the winning side. And we have observers there, we have electoral observers, we had INEC officials and all, to monitor the process, and also, security officials were there to ensure that, there was peace and, orderliness in all those areas, that we have visited. So, in all, I would say that as we await the results later today, which from the ward, to be taken to the local government, and from the local government to the APC secretariat here in Lagos, where the results will be announced, I would say that we should expect a fair result from this exercise. From the places that I covered, no account of violence, no account of manipulation, and everything went, on smoothly.
Nothing like that. And Ward E3 is basically in Etiosa local government.
That's Lagos Island. Yes, Ward E3, Lagos Island Constituency 2. I also visited Ikoyi Obalende, LCD.
Let's look
Ward
at
10
this A4 form now, which seems to be the issue of contention. Why didn't they reach a compromise as to whether or not to use it before today?
Well, I believe not reaching a compromise of what to use should have been resolved before now, because for them to have come, at least I saw the news last night, and the APC chairman, the person of Tunde Balogun, actually said that the Lagos APC, that APC members, that they are ready to the exercise to go on today for the exercise. And if that was said, that means all the I's have been dotted and all the T's have been crossed. So we should wait for the results, and if there were issues, it should have been sorted out. But as long we've not not said anything about any issue. So that means they actually reached a compromise, because this is known. The coalition at the local governments, each of the local governments, I believe it's ongoing now. And before you know it, they'll take it to the state APC secretariat. So I want to believe that there was a compromise to a reasonable level, because if there was no compromise, the exercise wouldn't have been peaceful. So
at what point after the collation, obviously, at what point will negotiations get a result?
I can't say categorically that it's going to be this night or tomorrow morning, but the 57 local governments will have representatives, present at the APC secretariat, where the result will be announced. Once they are present there and all the stakeholders are ready to ensure that everything goes smoothly, I think results will be announced. But one thing that I observed, let me just say it briefly, at the Ward E3, where the agent of the other contender, that is the incumbent governor, was not present. The agent was not present. And that was something that the agent was not present, but we had the agent of the other. I believe this is his ward. That's Sanwo-Olu's ward. Okay. This is his ward. So the agent of the the other,
didn't bother to even show up at his opponent's
the agent
ward.
Was not there, so, but we had the agent of Sanwo-Olu. His agent was there. And
did you get to speak with those who voted? Did you speak with them?
Yes. I spoke with some of those who voted, and they actually commended the process. They commended the fact that the entire process was okay, that they were pleased with the process.
With the process.
They feel pleased with the process.
Okay, looking at the process, in some states, the direct primary has actually caused some problems. Now, what would you ascribe the peaceful nature of this primary to?
Well, I would say that sensitization, of the electorate. The electorate were well sensitized, and at the same time, they know where they actually headed. And the fact that this is APC state, you understand. Lagos state has been, APC state right from, the days of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and it's like we're having a direction, and when there's a direction, I believe there's no room for conflict. You get, so I think that has made it to be this peaceful. If this is the way we are going, let's go this way, and that has played out in this exercise, making it peaceful and credible at the places that I visited.
Well, earlier correspondent Ayo Zubakum said the same thing for his ward, and you have said the same thing for your ward. Yes. So let's just hope that at the end of the day we get credible results.
Definitely.
Ola Awakan, thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure.